What to do if you fall in love too fast? What to do if you fall for a girl after 1 or 2 dates? Hello everyone, my name is Svetlana Mucha and I'm the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com, and in this channel we talk about love, we talk about international dating, about flirt, and I share with you dating stories. Currently we are working with 2 gentlemen who tend to fall for this mistake, and I can't really tell that this mistake is very common, but every year we get at least 1 client who falls for this mistake, and every year I get at least 1 or 2 female coaching clients who also tend to suffer from this mistake. So what to do if you went out on 1 or 2 or even 3 dates and you already think that you love her, that you really like her, and you believe that she is the one? First of all, you have to realistically think if you know this person. Of course, 1, 2 or even 3 dates, it's not enough time to proclaim love, because for how long in total, how many hours in total you have spent together? Like 6 hours, maybe 5 hours, even if 8 hours, that's not enough to actually get to know the person in front of you. So what you do, you let your imagination go wild and you fill in all the blank spaces, and there are plenty of them, with your fantasies. The real woman in front of you can be great and she can be a really interesting person, but you are not trying to actually get to know the real woman because your imagination already did the job. So you're saying that she is this and that, and the real person is not actually the bad one. She is just very different from what you have thought of her, what you have created in your imagination. And of course, when you let your imagination go wild and you believe that you already love her, you are in love, she is perfect after 2 dates, you want to spend all the time with this lady. You want to have these long, meaningful conversations with her. You want to share your fears, your fantasies, your deepest secrets. And of course, the feeling is not mutual, because the lady, she went out with you on how many? 1, 2, 3 dates, so she knows you for like 6, 8 hours, and while she tries to get to know the real you, and she tries to understand whether she wants to go out on the 4th date with you, whether you really have much in common, and you already ran so much ahead of her. It's like reading a book and you have read the first few pages and you have already made up your mind that you will like it, and then you read like the final pages. And can you really tell that you know what this book is about? No. And the lady, she is on the first chapter because she reads it slowly in her tempo, and she tries to actually read it, not imagine what it will be like. 3 dates, it's way too soon to claim that you have this meaningful connection. You didn't have a chance to establish that one, because even if you have been out 3 or 4 times, you have been out on candlelight dinners, or maybe you had strolls through the park, you didn't have a chance to see how the other person will react to you or to different life situations. And the lady, she didn't have a chance to see how you will react to different life situations. So what meaningful connection are we talking about yet? If you know that you are a very romantic person and you tend to fall for a lady after the 1st date, 2 dates or 3 dates, it can be a good idea for you to date multiple people. And right now I'm not encouraging you to be unfaithful, because, well, 3 dates, it's hardly a relationship, it's an acquaintance. You have been out and you know each other for like 6 hours, calculated in hours, and you had exchanged a few texts in between. So if you know that you can become very anxious after like 2 dates because you really like a girl and you want to talk to her more, you want to ask her all the questions, well, you can actually scare her off, because she can think, why is he so clingy? Like, we had 2 dates and now he is like texting me and calling me like 5 times per day. What is wrong with him? Does he want to love bomb me? Or what game he is playing? Like, I'm out of it, I'm out of games. Also, it is important to keep in mind that even if you have met a girl and you like her, you feel strong physical attraction, because 2 dates you can talk only about physical attraction. You can't talk about any type of connection, you didn't have a time to establish it. Well, don't forget about your work. It's a good idea to distract yourself with some working project. If you know that you can actually become clingy and you can fall for a lady way too fast, concentrate on your work and you can do the dating, you can invest time into work. And for example, hobby, if you have a hobby that you really like, don't try to put it on hold because now you have met Irina or you have met Tatiana. No, you still continue with your hobbies, with your life, with meeting your friends. So don't try to make any drastic changes straight away to free all the time for Irina and Tatiana. You are not on that stage yet when you have to free time to be with her. This is not a relationship yet. It has been 2 or 3 dates. If you know that you can fall way too fast and way too hard, continue dating other people. Okay, I get it. You went out on 2 or 3 dates with her and you like her, you feel intrigued, there is physical attraction and it seems to be mutual and you don't want to spoil it, then don't spoil it, because sometimes men who tend to romanticize, who let their imagination go too wild, they start thinking that, okay, she hasn't texted me in 5 hours or she hasn't returned my text and it has been 2 hours, and they keep checking their phones and they keep thinking that, oh, she has changed her mind or she has met someone else, or if she's not texting me right now, I'm out because she definitely doesn't want me as much as I do want her. That's very unhealthy. So of course, if you have been checking your phone every 40 minutes and you have been constantly thinking about her, you feel like you know her longer, that you have this acquaintance for a longer period of time, not just 6 hours that you have actually spent together. But the lady, she's not on the same page with you because she has been out with you for like 2 dates and 6 hours in total, and in between she was busy with her life. It doesn't make her not serious or not into you. It means that she has less romantic, more logical, a little bit more healthy approach than you do. Of course, later on when you are in a relationship, exclusive relationship, so you had this conversation and she knows that she is your girlfriend, you know that you are her boyfriend, you can have this talk with her and tell her that you would really like it and you would feel better, more confident, more loved and special if, for example, she returned your messages straight away. And you can tell how it makes you feel when, for example, she's not answering you or when she's not initiating communication. Of course, you should discuss it not in the accusational tone that, hey, you're doing this wrong, or you're not into me, or you're unserious about this relationship. No, don't go there. But it is actually healthy to talk about your needs, but again, it depends on what stage your relationship is at. If you have been out on 2 or 3 dates and you start telling to the lady that she's not investing enough time and effort into talking to you, or you want her to talk to you like every day or send you 5 messages at least per day, she will think that you're a nutcase. We all tend to have our own needs and tendencies, and usually all these needs comes from our background, our past experiences, and it is important to know your patterns and it is important to be working on your patterns. I want to wish you lots of love. I want to wish you only fantastic dates with people who can appreciate you truly. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do it right now. Don't forget to press like, and thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. Svetlana Mucha, especially for Diolli.com from Munich, Germany. I will see you in the next one. Bye!